Charleston White lost a lot of supporters. A lot of people is done with Charleston White after this recent interview where he spoke on Nolan Wells. What Charleston White said about Nolan Wells is one of the most horrific, despicable, disgusting things I think I ever seen on the internet. This is not okay, man. Now, I don't know what Charleston White's motivation.
He don't have no motivation. He just want clout, boy. He act like it's for a good cause and he's saying something right and all this. He just want clout. He just want people to talk about him. He don't even mean 99% of the shit he say, which I think is just clown behavior. You know what I'm saying? To be a grown-ass, old-ass man damn near is like...
I don't know what his desire was when he spoke on this, but this is just terrible. This is really bad.
Every time I've been around all white people. I ain't never been the butt of the jokes in the week. They only do... Mean white people don't pick on strong black people.
Charleston White just be talking.
What?
But just talking in regards to rappers and entertainers is one thing.
Right.
But just talking when it comes to an 18-year-old kid who just lost his life,
right.
Possibly in a tragic fashion, is crazy, bro.
Right.
It's disappointing. There's no excuse for it. Yo, the amount of attention or clips that Charleston White might have gotten from just talking about this situation or being as inflammatory as possible, yo, it's not worth the amount of pain that you're about to cause to that kid's family, bro. That kid's family got to turn on YouTube and hear you call their son a tap dancing a sellout. There's been so many updates and evidence and things that have came forward in regards to this Nolan Wells situation that Charleston White could have spoke on, but instead he chose to speak on something that does not exist. There's no evidence, no proof, nothing about this situation that has came forward points to Nolan Wells being this tap dancing sellout black kid who was so submissive to white folks that that's why they murdered him.
What does that even mean? What does that mean?
I didn't even hear the white supremacists try to push this. Like, it wouldn't make it any better, but if this was already an existing narrative that Charleston White chose to latch onto,
right,
then I guess you could, again, it's still inexcusable, but you could somewhat see where he was going.
Right.
But this is a narrative that he created himself and he's attempting to spew. Now, he just doesn't stop at sellout and tap dancing. Charleston White would even assume and make assumptions about Nolan Wells' sexuality, which to me is just out of line, bro.
They put him in jail. So if that was in that water and they were treating him like that, when I look at the pictures and how he was sitting on the boat, they've been him. Yeah. And the daddy probably him too, because he looked feminine in the mulatto, boy. They come dead up on the boat with the white folks.
Nolan Wells.
Yeah, he looked feminine, like they,
based on the way he's sitting with the white
men, like they putting that,
monkey in the middle.
You know, everybody that boy on the boat. He the only on the boat, and he ain't slanging it.
Charleston White created a made-up scenario.
Charleston White is a goofy, gang. Charleston White is a goofy.
Created
and for you to be a grown-ass man doing this and saying this type of shit about something serious, like, why you don't go just joke about Lil Durk, joke about Future, joke about, you know what I'm saying, all them people. Don't joke about people that lost their life, gang. I don't understand, like, why you got to do that? Why, like, you get what I'm saying? Why you got to? You're not the most viral person in the world, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not funny. Listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. For real, he just say some disrespectful shit that people can't believe that he says sometimes.
Fake relationship dynamic, and then based off his fake scenario that he created in his mind, he then stuck accusations on Nolan Wells. See, we don't need to dignify Nolan Wells being buck broken by his friends. We don't even got to dignify that because clearly his cap is nonsense, is BS, right? It's absolutely nonsense. But I'll blame y'all See, Charleston White continues to do these interviews where he spew these nonsense, where he goes off on people, where he lie on people,
Right.
where he says the most offensive thing possible, even about the dead, because y'all continue to watch and enable him. Now, I'm not calling for anybody to be canceled. I'm just calling for people to do better. I'm not saying you shouldn't listen or watch Charleston White. I'm saying, can you not support or give Charleston White the attention when he does things like this? The only reason why he continues to do this is because he understands there's no consequences.
Right.
Like, he understands, at the very least, all y'all will say is, Charleston, that's messed up, bro, and then go right back to watching the next episode and the next podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all at least take away the attention he gives for doing things like this, he's gonna stop doing it. Yo, Charleston White did the exact same thing to Carmelo Anthony, where he disrespected Carmelo Anthony, he violated him, said the meanest things about him. Mm-hmm. And then when Carmelo Anthony was receiving a lot of favor and it was kind of like positive and lucrative to be on his side, Charleston White switched sides. Now all of a sudden he's pro Carmelo Anthony. He's a spokesperson for Carmelo Anthony.
Right.
And then he switched sides again and went against Carmelo Anthony. Like, I don't know if this is just like the play to where he says these things about Nolan Wells, and then the family reach out, and then all of a sudden he has this kind of Jesus moment, and now he's a spokesperson for Nolan Wells' family.
All that shit
but
fake,
I hope this don't happen. Like, I hope the family don't fall for the bait, don't invite Charleston White in, because yo, this is just too. Carmelo Anthony is one thing, because Carmelo Anthony is alive and well, even though he's in prison.
Right.
But doing this to a kid who is dead, who you don't even understand the kid's cause of death yet. But yet you're saying because he was a quote-unquote, or because he was a quote-unquote tap dancing sellout, that's why he's dead, when you don't even know the reason why he's dead. It's
Charleston
flagrant
White
and
is
it's
a
foul.
sellout.
And if anybody supports this, bro, y'all are flagrant and foul too.
Charleston White is a sellout.
He's sitting up there like the hoe. He ain't with his shirt off, with showing, bullying everybody like Adrian Broner do the white folk. He on there in the middle and all the way, and the way they talking to him in the water, let you know he was a weenie folk for that. Man, come on now.
So a loss of masculinity looks like.
What you mean a loss of masculinity?
What the fuck does that have to do with? Who cares if he gay or not? He's dead. What the hell? He passed away, bro. And it's a suspicious passing. What the fuck does him? Whether he like boys, girls, green, blue. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? I can't take the grown man serious, because one minute he Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and he's pro black people and pro this and pro that, and he doing all this quote unquote fake ass political shit, and then he turn around and be disrespectful as hell, and then come back around and say I was just playing.
That he never had it, like you saying. He looked like he
looked like a gay athlete.
Nolan Wells had a strong father figure in his life, a strong father who taught him how to be a man. No doubt about that. Nolan Wells was described as a leader on every football team he was on, including his high school team and the current team he's on right now. Do you understand what it takes to be a leader of a locker room in football? Football is a gladiator sport. Football is a man's sport. Football is the most violent sport ever. When you touch a football field, it's war.
Yeah.
So if you are the leader of a locker room of men who are going to war, how can anybody question your masculinity? How can anybody question like what you're made of? And the worst part about this too, though, is me actually responding back to this as if this is like not just nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Like me actually giving like thoughtful, laid out responses about Nolan Wells, as if Charleston White isn't just making it up as Charleston White is just making this up on the spot.
Yeah,
he's just speaking just to talk. He's talking just to rile people up.
He's a goofy, bro.
Now I don't know the person that was interviewing Charleston White, because that didn't appear to be Terrence Gangster Williams' voice, so I don't think that was Terrence Gangster Williams. But you also got to question the interviewer, bro. Like, son, like Charleston White is one thing. Like, Charleston White doing what he does is one thing. But you allow that on your platform? You allow that to happen on your platform? It's Terrence Gangster Williams' platform, but the interviewer did not sound like Terrence Gangster Williams, which is why I'm calling for Terrence Gangster Williams to fire that interviewer. Get rid of him. That interviewer had multiple opportunities, to step in and say, hey, bro, we're not doing that here, man. Sorry. we're not disrespecting this kid who just lost his life before we even found out his cause of death.
They don't get no fuck though, because they don't care, because like the people who interview Charleston White to an extent, they sellouts too. Because to an extent, it's like you don't get no fuck that this man just coming on here saying nonsense, saying crazy shit, saying this, that, the third, because it's gonna go viral every time. You know what I'm saying? There's no integrity behind that. I'm cutting that shit out the interview. Me personally, you not gonna sit on here and talk, because he don't do that on Vlad TV. Because he know Vlad will probably cut that shit out. Or Vlad, one thing I can say about Vlad is Vlad not gonna let no crazy nonsense go on his platform. You know what I'm saying? But that's a critique I have of like Say Cheese TV too. It's like, why do you let him? Okay, some of the shit he say, cool. If you don't gotta agree with everything. But why do you let him say some of this crazy ass off the wall shit that don't make no sense to nobody but him? It don't even make sense to him. He just saying it. And you keep it in an interview, you uploading it, you keeping this shit on your platform, you contributing to him being famous and cloud it up, you helping him get more interviews and more bookings and all this other shit. When it's like, you know, he's saying some goofy shit. Shorty ass is a cancer to the black community, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. And there was a lot of times where, yeah, you see Charleston White, yeah, sometimes he funny, whatever the case is, but for the most part, he's saying goofy shit. And the times where he's saying some real shit or some funny shit, it don't make up for all the goofy shit he say, because he say some goofy shit. Like, I say some shit that y'all might not agree with. I say some shit that y'all might not like. But you can't say that I get on here and just be disrespectful to motherfuckers, making up shit about people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my jokes be lighthearted and funny. Go on with it. If you don't agree with it, you get in the comment section, you go on about your day. You don't hear me saying disrespecting no dead people. Disrespecting people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit corny, gang.
Disrespecting this kid days before his funeral. We not doing it, bro. You see, I think... Now, I'm not saying boycott the platform because again, yo, it's Charleston White's fault, not theirs. They're just asking questions. But once these platforms begin to realize they're not going to get the engagement and the views they think, but in fact, they're going to get consequences when they platform this, they're going to stop platforming it. They would just stop. If every time Charleston White comes on and disrespects somebody in this fashion, like disrespect a dead kid, and y'all say, you know what, bro, I'm not rocking with this, bro. Sorry, dislike, unsubscribe, we done with this.
Yeah.
Then eventually they'll tell Charleston White, hey, bro, you can't say this. Hey, bro, you can't go this far. Hey, bro, no, not today. Nah, stop, chill. But because we do not stand on business, we don't stand on code, right? We treat this as if it's laughable. He's going to allow to keep on doing this. This is just not cool. The kid, for God's sakes, is being buried today, and you're on a platform spreading gay rumors about him.
Right.
Saying, you know, like he deserved his death or he's responsible for his death because he's a tap dancer for white folks, even though we have no proof of it whatsoever. It's just plain evil.
And
it's just evil.
When I look at them pictures that they show us of him with them white folks on that boat, I say they were that boy. That's why they left him in the water, so that water can wash out that DNA. What? That's why everybody covering up. You know, everybody pulled for the when the only in the crew, everybody pulling for him, wishing they can see what's up under the hood. He already probably been over there with him, homie. Man, go back and I study body language. When I look at his body language, he's too docile and subservient amongst them people. And for them people to talk to him like that in the water, they had already been.
So you got that from a picture? How the fuck you study body language from a picture? It's a picture. It's a single snapshot of a half a millisecond of what was going on. How you know? The picture could have been him in the middle of leaning back, or in the middle of picking something up, or in the middle of blinking. You don't know what's going on. Like, it's just saying dumbass shit.
Now, the mama said that he chose to go with another group of white boys.
They were that's why he jumping, that's why he boat hopping. Man, what go do that ain't gay? Just boat hopping, and they ain't got a bunch of white girls he chasing.
If riding on a boat is gay, then okay. Then you tell me, how would you have suggested the straight and heterosexual way for Nolan Wells to have gotten to the island? Should he have crawled on the water? Should he have hopped on the water? Should he have walked on the water? Should he have walked to the island? What should he have done? Yo, this is just nonsense, bro. There was hundreds of people on the island. There was hundreds of women probably on that island. Nolan Wells was talking to a girl all night. Like, why go out of your way to disparage this man, bro, as if what he has endured is not enough? If the white supremacists are already going out of their way to, they've tried their hardest to make this kid look like he was a bad kid, but even the white supremacists couldn't try hard enough. They looked at every angle and every turn. Everybody loved the kid. Straight A student, star athlete, no criminal record. So the white supremacists couldn't really find nothing. So now their only go-to is race hustle, race grip. Cool, I bet. So now Charleston White is giving the white supremacists ammo to go at the kid. Now Charleston White is saying the kid was no proof whatsoever. Why? Why are you doing this? I truly want to know, bruh. Like, is Charleston getting paid to do these things? Why do this? Why?
Right.
Why say these things about this kid, man?
Exactly.
Who is paying you to do this?
What's the point?
That loose go be on the boat with a bunch of white girls. But that loose booty on the boat with the white boys. Every nigga he's running around. He got what he was looking for.
Yeah, he didn't go after no women. He went after some more.
Nigga, everybody, and they probably, everybody been commenting that boy and left him in that water, hoping that salt water wash his ass real good. They don't get the DNA. Why you think it's such a mysterious cover up?
If I say you feel this, so you don't feel there's a mystery here. You feel this is, it's pretty straightforward.
If me and my friends do something, we go cover it up too. So what's the mystery? This is normal human behavior. This is normal human behavior, nigga. This is what you call, this is tribal behavior.
But a black man go missing in 2026, surrounded by a bunch of white boys. Is that not concerning?
For who?
For the young black man.
No.
Hell yes,
black
it
people
is.
don't go missing often. This
bullshit.
This is
come on, found.
Yeah, this is a isolated case. And the LGBT need to be involved in it. He got to be one of them. He wasn't what kind of sports he played. I heard Benjamin Crump say the boy was a fine athlete.
Water polo, I don't.
Yeah, boy probably was a swimmer. So he swim fine. Not if they've been pushing that off in it. Boy, legs tied. Come on now. Man, listen.
No, he played football, but whatever.
Man, come on now.
I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
He'll let him do it. Yeah. Just like any other that's chasing the he'll end up in some crazy positions chasing the This is no different. They can't give us no explanation what he doing with these pink toes. And they ain't in the water with him. He lap hopping.
Nolan Wells' family got to sue Charleston White, man.
For sure.
They got to set an example, bro. You can't just come on this internet and just lie on a dead man, bro. That's out of bounds. Now, Nolan was hanging out with those white kids, not because, he's a tap dancer. It's because, he grew up in Ocean Spring, Mississippi. Right. 95% white.
Right.
Who do you think he would be friends with?
Right.
Right? The black folks who are not present. Now, his best friend is black.
Yeah.
Like, his best friend is black. So he did have black friends, per se.
Right.
But those black friends also have white friends. Right? The population is like 90+% white. So, of course, he got black friends and white friends, okay?
And white girls and shit. Yeah.
But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys
Let's
think?
see what the comments say. I think Charleston White ass is a goofy. He say anything that keep his name in the mix. Exactly. That's all he want to do. He'll say anything. He'll disrespect a damn dead baby. He did it before. Sometimes the internet makes the wrong people famous and gives them credibility. No cap. All Charleston White cares about is going viral, regardless of how disrespectful it is. The love of money is problem, not having money. His ass is corny. His ass is a corny, crackhead looking old nigga that I'm kind of tired of seeing his ass on. He's a goofy. He's a 40+-year-old grown ass man wearing a stocking cap with a front hat and a t-shirt. What are we talking about? He looked like a 19-year-old rapper. And they're like 45, 50 years old with 2 kids. Like, what are you talking about? But like he said, as black folks, we allow him to be. Once we cut off his pay and his engagement is over with, and Nolan families needs to sue. I agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of you called him Unc and co-signed him and made him what he is now, like it wasn't clear then. That's true too. Even me, like I never really liked him wholeheartedly, but I've agreed with some of the shit he said. And you know what I'm saying? It just gets to a point where you gotta stop talking about him, stop making videos damn near about his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop platforming him. Like, you feel me? Because this shit is, at this point, it's just getting lame. It's getting weird. It's getting evil at this point. It's kind of, it's like folks is clowning the fuck out. And for you to be this grown, it's kind of like,